welcome to this moment right here and right now. I'm really happy that you've joined me in my second YouTube video that I've ever made. I want to talk to you today about how we can find 30 more minutes in our day, every day, and how when we do that, it also will help guide us toward more overall wellness. I'm going to start by saying that, you know, some days are just challenging, other days are less so. And if we can find tools to help us just put little spaces in our day that we know we can plan for, that we can look forward to and count on, I think it helps us in our ability to achieve that next step towards better overall wellness. And let me show you what I mean. This is what I've kind of been thinking of. I'm sure I'm not the person who thought this up, but I did think of it, and I thought, maybe this would work for someone. If it works for one person, then it was worth making this video. Finding 30 minutes in your day, 30 more minutes. Yes, we only have 24 hours. That's not going to change. Although we run on that wheel a lot of times as if we can make more time. We can just get more stuff done if we just try harder and we run faster and we're just busier, and it doesn't work that way, does it? I think the more that we overdo, the less we actually accomplish. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so what I'm thinking is 5, 10, and 15 minutes all adds up to 30. 5 minutes. When you have an extra 5 minutes in your day, you want to take 5 minutes. It can be a same time every day. You can do it at 10 o'clock in the morning every day or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, or you can change it up every day and just say, all right, here's a good time in my day. I can take those 5 minutes, because we do have a lot going on, and it might be between the time the baby is sleeping and the time that your older child gets home from preschool, or it might be between the time that you have this appointment and this, lunch meeting, any number of things in between. 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes to just hard stop. You can even set a timer if you need to. And what I would love for you to do is to sit down. You can sit in the grass like I'm doing today because it's so pretty outside. I had to be in my yard. Sit in a chair. I mean, you can go close yourself into a walk-in closet if you need to. I have done that, especially when the babes were little. Sometimes it's hard to find that space. So do whatever you need to do. Find 5 minutes of as quiet a place as you can work out. And take deep breaths. Close your eyes. Think of something pleasant. If you want to listen to a meditation, or if there's a type of music or a musical artist that you love that makes you feel calm and relaxed, do that for 5 minutes. If you want to say a prayer, or if you want to just read a book for 5 minutes. I know I keep saying that, but I don't know. I think that taking that time, even in that little bit, makes such a difference. All right, so you got your 5 minutes out of the way. Next thing I want you to do is take a 10-minute walk. Go outside. Go outside, go outside, go outside. 10-minute walk. If you can't go outside, just walk back and forth, up and down steps, back and forth in the hallway. But the going outside part is really key here, because our bodies respond so well to being out in nature. The sounds, the trees, the breeze that you feel, the smells that you hear, all those things are just so essential to our overall wellness. And I think oftentimes we just don't think of taking ourselves outside, especially not every single day. Even if it's snowing outside or it's raining, if it's not thundering and lightning, you can go outside for 10 minutes. put on your raincoat, get an umbrella, bundle up, 10 minutes outside. And if you're walking at a pace that you're going to be late for an appointment, then you are really getting exercise, and you are really giving your heart rate a chance to get up a little bit, and that's always good for us. Get that blood flow going, and I think that it'll really make you feel better. And if you do this 10-minute walk every day and you start to get into a habit of that, over time, it will affect your physical body in beneficial ways as well. 10 minutes. All right, and the last one, 15 minutes. So you got your 5 minutes in the morning, or whatever time during the day you can fit it in. You got 10 minutes of walking. 15 minutes, I would love to see you go to bed 15 minutes earlier than what you normally would. Just 15 minutes. If you're a 9 o'clock person, let's shoot for 8:45 and just read for a few minutes. Let your body and your mind have some time to just sort of, relax into the knowledge that it's now time to go to sleep. Take the screens out of the equation, because that just keeps your mind like this. And you want your brain to be settled when you go to sleep, because while you're sleeping, your brain is processing so many things, like your memories, and it's rebuilding and gearing up for the next day. And if you don't get a good night's sleep, it really shows. And I think the older we get, the more apparent that becomes. So going to bed 15 minutes earlier, or if you'd rather, get up 15 minutes earlier in the morning and just be alone in the quiet space that is your home before the busy day begins. Oftentimes that is just as good as trying to go to bed a little bit earlier, because you can still get that reset for the day and have your mind just breathe out, basically. I don't know. So those are that's my little advice for getting 30 extra minutes in your day. 5 minutes of just breathing, meditating, listening to music, reading an article if you want. 10 minutes to move your body and go outside. And 15 minutes earlier to bed, and see if you can give your body a better night's rest, and see what a difference it makes. Try it for a few nights, and just, if nothing else, you'll get some more reading time in. Or you can just kind of snuggle down and think about the day. Think about what you're going to do tomorrow. Just let the pleasant thoughts kind of wash over you and bridge that gap into sleep. So I hope that helps. And if you have made it this far in the video, would you please like and perhaps even subscribe? That would be awesome. And if you want to share this with someone that you think might benefit, I would be so appreciative of that. If you want to comment below and let me know what you think you'd love to hear about as far as wellness goes, we can talk about Reiki and nutrition and different parts of the brain and how they work, mind-gut connection, having fun, nurturing your inner child. All these things are what make a holistic wellness life possible and doable. And man, it's so important. I want wellness for you. I want wellness for me. This will help us bring this world to a better place, one thing at a time. And I heard something today, speaking of that and thinking about all the big things that are happening in this world that we just can't make a difference in, or it's too big for us to control, or my tiny little spot in the world won't, mean anything in the grand scheme of things. I heard a quote earlier when I was listening to a podcast, and the quote was, "Tend to the part of the garden that you can reach." Think about that. Tend to the part of the garden that you can reach. You're amazing. You are beautiful. Say thank you to that body of yours. I'll see you next time. Thanks.